got money on my brain.
Here we go.
And the Bulls start out with the ball. So the New York starting five, they've got Lucas. Frazier is out there with Monroe. Then there's Bradley, and it's DeBusschere in at the 4 spot.
Well, Jordan's jumper is just pure, especially at that range.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Lucas kicks to Frazier. 6 on the shot clock. With the shot, gets the front of the rim and out.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
And it's Jordan slamming it down.
Oh, my goodness. The creativity, the athleticism of Michael Jordan.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Knicks. 4-point game. A pass to DeBusschere. Frazier outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Rose. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And this is when Rose should look to shoot it. The D has to react better.
It's Lucas high post. Rebound by the Bulls.
But it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Count that bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Lucas. Monroe up top. Some nice passing by New York here. Shot clock at 6. Nifty move. It's hauled in by Pippen.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And finished off by Rose.
Well, how about the heart on display here tonight from Rose? Just flawless in his attack at the rim. Boy, it's tough to match his quickness.
Now here's Frazier. It's Lucas high post. Makes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, the defense has no one to blame but themselves there. Another open look.
Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Now, here is Monroe. Pass to Frazier. Shoots the 3. Rodman with the rebound. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pippen finds Rodman, and the shot goes in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
So far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
Now, here is DeBusschere, still without a basket.
Great idea to get your secondary scorers involved early. This helps keep everybody engaged.
And it gives the defense a lot more to think about.
Love check in for Chicago. Butler comes in for Scottie Pippen. Rose goes in, and Rose throws it down hard.
And when Rose goes on the attack, he stays on the attack, fights his way through the contact.
Knicks trail by 9. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Commissioner Adam Silver talked about U.S. youth development in hoops. He said when young players are a part of a singular organization, there's much more of an incentive to bring players along as opposed to a win-now mentality, and that's something that we can learn from Europe. Guys, back to you.
Taking that long view approach. Okay, thank you, Allie.
And that time, the screener rolls, and Jordan has room to get the shot he wants, makes a good decision to keep that one himself.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Knicks. Pass to Frazier. And that one, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside Rose. Love with the screen on Frazier. Bobbed up there for Love. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Threading the needle there effortlessly. Rose truly a pro when it comes to running that pick and roll.
Now Frazier. It's Lucas high post. Back to Frazier. And it's Monroe. Top of the key. Pulls it from the elbow. Love grabs the board.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Jordan's shot is off.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time. Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Takes it inside, and it's in there.
Love it when Rose looks to share the ball, especially when his teammates are open like that.
Monroe outside. Over Jordan. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Chicago in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far in this one, guys, it's been the shooting. In particular, from mid-range. That has been huge for them.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
Jimmy Butler is out there with B.J. Armstrong. Then there's Noah. Then it's Pippen. And it's Love in at the 4 spot. That's the group for the Chicago Bulls to start the second quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. Love grabs the board. Chicago leading by 9. Here's Butler. Oh! Thrown down by Butler.
And that's what they want to see from Butler, a take-charge mindset, that desire to attack the rim.
Down kicks to Jones. Davis, the pass to Brown. Now here's Jackson. To the inside. Butler with the steal. Here's Love. Lays it up off the glass. Love's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
And the Bulls call timeout here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Monroe. Rebound by the Bulls.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down. Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Knicks trail by 14. Monroe, the pass to Reed. And here's Frazier. There's the 3. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Here's Armstrong. And it's Reed pulling it down. Now the Knicks with it. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From the high post, that's short off the rim.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror. Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. DeBusschere, he's checked in for Jackson.
Number 22, James DeBusschere.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Reed with it. Picked up by Rodman. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Clock at 6. Here's Frazier.
How about the great effort, though, of Noah defensively, just using every inch of his frame to throw off shooters.
Here's Pippen. Knicks with the rebound. And here's Frazier. Monroe outside. Trying to find Bradley. Gets it to him. Over Armstrong. Great touch by Bradley on the jumper. Here is Armstrong. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Rodman outside. No good from outside. Knicks trail by 14. Pippen with the steal. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Shot's good by Butler.
Yeah, and the way Butler scores over the defense, even when they're all over him, he just finds a way to convert.
Here's Monroe. Monroe floating to the rim for the easy two.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
New York with the ball. They trail by 16. Frazier against Armstrong. Back to Frazier. DeBusschere with the screen on Armstrong. 5 on the clock. The 15-footer off the left rim and out.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Rodman goes in. This one for 3. Hits it from three-point range. Armstrong's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1:06 left in the second quarter. Frazier outside. Monroe outside. Back to Frazier. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Bradley. Good work there as it goes. Butler's got 8 points.
Strong move by Butler, making sure that was a quality possession.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half. Frazier with it. DeBusschere passes to Monroe. Frazier outside. Shot clock at 6. And just miss after miss right now.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Reed. Noah with the block. Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Chicago Bulls. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We are seeing a tremendous game from Jimmy Butler.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
On the court for the Knicks, DeBusschere is out there with Bradley. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Monroe. And it's Lucas in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A drive by Jordan.
Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
Now, here is Monroe. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe it.
Power that baby! Wow! Oh my goodness!
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so it's Frazier who'll bring it up for New York. It's Lucas high post. Back to Frazier. Bradley up top. New York moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Monroe. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rodman's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Jordan.
Oh, man!
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
Here is Frazier. He's got 6. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
New York calls timeout. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Bradley. DeBusschere down low. Rodman on him. DeBusschere can't get the basket. Outside for Pippen. And here is Jordan. Covered by Monroe. Jordan in the corner. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Now Frazier. Pass to DeBusschere. Monroe right side. Frazier scanning the floor. Over Rose. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Jordan. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
Now here's Lucas. Steps back. Here's Frazier. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out. Frazier's got 4 this quarter. Frazier against Rose. Outside for Jordan. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. And so it's New York with it. And now Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update. Here's Rhodes. Pippen with a wide-open look. And the Bulls another 3.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Now here's Lucas. And it's Monroe, top of the key.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clock at 6. Lucas up top. pass to Monroe from past the arc. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Rodman's got 9 rebounds in the game.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And here are the Knicks. Lucas up top. Will it go? He can't hit that time. Lucas has gone 1 of 3 on the night. And there's Michael Jordan, the assist by Pippen. Jordan's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Frazier. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Monroe outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's blocked. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
And Pippen there driving hard inside, has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Right side Bradley. Nice D from Pippen. There's Rose with the 3. Big D hauls it in. Monroe looking around over Jordan. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. It's Chicago running. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
I just love the way he plays. He does a great job of making everyone around him better.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Butler, and it's Noah in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Frazier outside. Count the basket. Frazier's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Knicks.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
Pass to Theus. There's the triple. Knocks down the 3-ball.
He's just got a great touch from beyond the arc. Even back to his days as a fellow running rebel at UNLV, Theus has always been able to shoot the lights out.
Here's Reed. Love grabs the board.
Trying to do a little too much with that fadeaway. There wasn't anyone near him.
Theus. Knicks with the rebound. Frazier outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Frazier's got 4 points this quarter. Here's Theus. Pass to Sloan. From deep. It's hauled in by Frazier. And it's Frazier with the ball for the Knicks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Count that one. Frazier's got 10 points here in the second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's Theus. He's covered by Brown, and he gets it to go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Here's Reed over Noah. And again, it's New York.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Here's Butler, and he drives in.
Just great intensity there. Butler just doesn't settle for simple finishes off the drive. He is trying to make a statement.
Frazier the pass to Brown. Reed against Noah. Reed misses. Reed's gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Oh, he sledgehammered it in!
Climb that ladder!
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
Oh, my
with confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Brown outside. Reed against Noah. Reed misses. Reed's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Butler. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Here's Jackson. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Jackson's got his first points of the game.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Butler feeling out a bit. Over Frazier. And Butler gets it to go. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And continuing to add to his offense over time. Butler excels at breaking down the defense.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Love with the buckets.
Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
And so it's New York with it. Frazier the pass to Jackson. Here's Mast. To the middle. Here's Frazier. That misses off the backboard.
Now, what a great look, but an even better contest. That's how you shut down the painted area.
An assertive penetrator. Love watching Butler use that athleticism to drive and finish inside.
Pass to Jackson. Here is Frazier, defended by Butler. Unloads from 9. Shot by Frazier, no good. Now the Bulls with it. Kicks it out to Love. Latrey, good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And here is Butler. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 21.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Now here's Frazier. He's covered closely. Banked in off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
Here is Frazier. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Lucas. Frazier left side. Poked away. Outside Butler. Launches a 3, and it falls.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jimmy Butler.